A quiet Wednesday morning in the Bronx was shattered by a single thunderous boom. In seconds, the corner of a 20-story tower at the Mitchell Houses complex peeled away and hurtled to the pavement, captured on cell phone video that spread almost as fast as the dust cloud it left behind. The partial collapse took place at 205 Alexander Avenue in Mott Haven at about 8:10 a.m. on October 1st. A combined ventilation and incinerator shaft that ran the full height of the building tore loose, carving a jagged scar from roof to sidewalk. Tenants remembered their walls shaking like an earthquake and windows rattling as if struck by a bomb. Investigators believe the event began in the boiler room. The working theory, when the heating system was switched on for the season, a gas explosion sent a shockwave up the chimney, blowing the shaft free from its anchors. Moments later, the acrid smell of gas filled the courtyard. First responders were on scene in under 4 minutes. Firefighters, police officers, building inspectors, and Con Edison crews fanned out, using drones, ladder trucks, and K-9 units to search the debris. Amazingly, no deaths or serious injuries were reported. Officials credit that outcome to the time of day. Many residents were already at work or school, calling it a major disaster narrowly avoided. The human toll, however, is unmistakable. Roughly 140 people from nearly 40 apartments were evacuated, some fleeing in pajamas, others without essential medication or identification. The American Red Cross set up a relief center at a nearby community center, registering 31 households, 74 adults and 24 children, for emergency meals, clothing, and temporary shelter. One displaced resident summed up the chaos: "You leave with nothing and have no idea when or if you'll come back." Outside the yellow tape, Mayor Adams and Bronx Borough President Vanessa Gibson pledged a full investigation and repairs before anyone is allowed to return. Engineers are now examining every floor, column, and beam to decide whether the remaining structure is stable or if more of the building must be demolished. The collapse has reignited scrutiny of New York City's housing authority. The Mitchell Houses, built in 1966, are part of a public housing portfolio that officials say requires more than $80 billion in overdue repairs. Across the city, residents routinely complain of mold, pests, leaking roofs, and failing boilers. Wednesday's incident echoes a similar Bronx collapse in December 2023, another near miss that by luck alone ended without casualties. For the families of 205 Alexander Avenue, luck doesn't replace lost homes. As investigators piece together the chain of events, those families face weeks, possibly months of uncertainty, living in hotel rooms, couch surfing, or waiting in city shelters. And for New York, the falling concrete serves as a blunt warning: deferred maintenance can and will come crashing down. The investigation continues, the repairs are yet to be priced, and a community is left staring up at a ragged skyline, wondering how close it came to tragedy and how to make sure it never happens again.